Hello everybody and welcome back to ScratchCraft here. I'm Stormlord Zeus and today we found a few pandas. And by a few I mean a lot of pandas. And not a single one of them is a brown panda. And so I thought I could just spam breed these guys and eventually I'd mutate and I'd get a brown panda, and that is possible. That could happen. But I've done some research on the breeding patterns of pandas and how the alleles or genes work, and I've deduced that I need to kill every single weak panda because they are only hurting my chances because their double recessive gene makes it harder for me to get a double brown recessive gene. So I'm going to get a killing spree of all these weak pandas. Apparently baby weak pandas also sneeze slime balls very rarely, which was kind of shocking, but it's a thing I guess. I've cleared out quite a bit of this bamboo forest just breeding these guys. So I've got 18 weak panda heads now, and it's now that I've realized, after doing more research, that weak pandas are actually the ones that I want, because then, as soon as I get a mutation, I can instantly see what it is, because weak pandas must have double recessive genes. So I'm going to stop killing them and start killing everything else. So this will be painful for some of you to watch. This is the last one. Let's see how many panda heads we got. Oh, we got 64. We got 149 regular panda heads, 50 worried pandas. We only had 2 lazy and 1 aggressive. Those were must have been pretty late spawns on the mutations we got. I did see a couple lazy ones early on and I killed them because, you know, they're pretty obvious. They roll on their back, and the aggressive ones attacked me, and so I killed them too. But I already had heads for both of those, so I didn't need to worry about that. So now the strategy is to just breed all of these guys until I get anything else, because if I get a normal panda, then it's either normal or it has the brown recessive gene. And if I get anything else, which I need I need playful pandas. I didn't get a single one out of all those breeds. None mutated into a playful panda. I got like 6 or 7 stacks of bamboo from all the inventories of the pandas that I killed because they can each hold bamboo. I think it's just 1 though. So I killed a lot of pandas. 820 pandas killed. Oh my gosh. Alright, so the idea here is we have all these trenches that are 1 block wide. And so I can have a whole bunch of pandas in here and they'll be fine, but then anytime they breed, all the baby pandas will fall down in here, and so that way I can have a perfect control on the breeding group, and I can see as soon as a mutation appears. Okay, we got all of the weak pandas in here, and we have a surprising amount left still. I was not expecting to have this much. So let's start breeding them up. And while I breed these guys up and wait for the normal ones to grow, I'm going to go complete the final advancement. I would never steal the dragon egg. Why would I do such a thing?
Frantically searching my ScratchCraft memory, trying to figure out if this has happened before.
Me? No.
I really don't want this stolen.
Right. I've brought payment. What do you want?
Oh, okay. Honestly, I don't really need
I'll
much.
throw in this really fancy tie. It looks great.
Alright. I'll take that.
Do you have an iron farm?
I don't, but Win does.
Well, there's some iron.
Oh.
A couple of totems.
Oh, thank you very much. That'll be quite helpful, actually. Ooh, okay, that'll be great.
Shulker shells.
Wow, I'm running out of them. Oh, wow.
Elytra.
All you're doing is holding it.
It's really valuable. This is basically insurance, so I don't, run away with it. Okay.
Just give it right back after you get the achievement, alright?
Alright, this is the final achievement I need.
Alright. Moment.
Oh!
Oh,
oh yeah.
Nice.
The next generation. If you watch the episode, you can see I clicked to punch before I threw it, but you already punched out the fire. I wasn't actually gonna do it. I wouldn't do it.
Figured, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm being held at gunpoint.
I rescued them from a pillager outpost, so I gave them a gun so that they can defend themselves again.
Oh, nice, nice. That's
Pillagers
great.
come after them.
Oh, this one's got a nautilus shell.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Hey, no way.
Panda update here. We have killed 1,191 pandas, and we still don't have a single brown one. I've got all of these guys up here, all the weak pandas that we're doing our mutation breeding, and then down here I've got the panda reserve with all these pandas, and we still haven't got one. So I think I'm gonna get rid of the whole mass breeding idea. I don't think it's working very well. So what I'm planning on doing is getting 16 sets of a weak panda and 1 random mutation, and then I'll breed them, and I'll breed out all of the 4 dominant traits that aren't normal. So I'll just have normal and brown mutations left, and then I should be able to get a brown panda doing that. I mean, with 16, statistically, at least 2 have to be brown pandas, so that should work pretty well. So I plan to mine out the area underneath these and make enough room for plenty of pandas. Oh, that's the panda reserve. Don't want to be getting in... What is that? No way! Is that... Oh my gosh! It's a brown panda! We got it! I can't see the babies when I breed them, so it must have just grown up. Hello, my friend. Oh, you look so beautiful. I can't kill it yet. I have to breed it, so I need to get it out of here, and there's only one way to do that. Time to get some more panda heads. Okay, here comes the brown panda. Whatever I do, I can't accidentally hit him. Just jump. Come on. No. Stop it. Yes. 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 Come. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh. Okay. I got him. Brown panda secured. Okay, this will be the new brown panda zone. While we're waiting for those to breed up, I'm not sure how some of these guys have been getting out. I do need to get a playful panda head, which is from these guys with the tongue sticking out. So here goes nothing. Not from that guy. Pretty please, could I have your head? There's another brown panda. There's 2 more brown pandas. Guys, I had 3 of them. What? That's insane. Oh yeah, playful panda head. Give me a brown baby panda. Ah, it's so cute. Bro, can you jump out of a hole? Come on, get out of the hole. Thank you, wow. And just like that, we've got 3 adult brown pandas and 2 baby ones. Alrighty, I've got 7 adults and 3 babies, so I think I've got enough to kill a few and get a panda head. It's about a 28% chance, so I'm not too worried about it. Here we go. No brown panda head from that one. No brown panda head from that one. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little worried. Please. Oh yeah. This is the final head in my head collection. We gotta put it on. Oh yeah, look at me, Panda Lord Zeus. Specifically, brown Panda Lord Zeus. And with that, we have completed our head collection. So let's get back to the base and put it all in the chest. I see at least 8 pandas outside, and there were only 2 when I got here. And so despite the fact that I've killed 1,300 pandas, I've actually benefited the ecosystem by, adding a few more back in where I took. We have all of these chests completely full. It's time to put the last 4 heads in. The playful panda, the worried panda, the weak panda, and the final head of them all, the brown panda. We've completed our head collection, guys. That's awesome. It took quite a while, not super long, but it took quite a lot of time to get all these heads. So I hope you appreciate all the time and effort that went into it. And we're going to do something special with all these heads someday. You'll get to see it if you keep watching. That is 176 unique heads. And then in these 2 chests, I have all the extra heads that are duplicates. And look at how many of them are panda heads. I have like almost 3 stacks of normal panda heads. But with all the advancements done and all the heads collected, we can now get to work on our base. And as you can see, I've already gotten started. I've laid out some of the buildings. I've got the roads in place. I built a little bridge over there, which you may have seen already. And I think I'm going to start by building up at this tower over here, which is probably going to be similar to that. I might even just copy it over. And then this tower, which will be the Tower of Flower, or the Flower Tower. And it's going to have that lilac flower at the very tip. Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at this house and this little trading post? Do you see a neat little house with a nice little detailed trading post next to it? Because that's not what I see anymore. I see a house that adds nothing. I see detail for the sake of detail. Like, having this here does not bring life to the build. Not really. This house looks like all the other houses. Doesn't add anything. This trading post, like, it has stuff in it, but, like, what even is this? Like, it's just detailed for the sake of having detail. It's not actually anything in particular. It's not specifically supposed to be anything. And that's something I really want to change about this base and just my building style in general. And so as I work on the other side of the city, I also plan to do a makeover of this side and these houses that really don't contribute much. Like this one, I'm going to change it, and I'm going to change this house and the trading post into a little fishing hut and a little fishing store. Not like a store, but like a stand where you can come and buy fish. Basically, I want my details to be more specific, not just detailed. Like, this is just, I do like this one. I'm probably going to keep it, but like, it's not anything. It isn't a specific, it has no purpose to it. So the first thing that I want to build today is this tower, the flower tower. And I've done something interesting with this build that I'm about to bring here into this world. So I would love to hear your thoughts on it, because it's not something I've really done anything like, and I'm not sure how well it will fit into the base. So I'd love to hear what you guys all think. And without further ado, let's hop into a time lapse. Here we go. And just like that, we have another build done. Unfortunately, I just recorded this clip and then found out that my microphone was not actually working. So here I am recording it a second time. What do you guys think of our flower tower? I really like it. I went through several designs before I came upon this one that I liked, and it took a while to get right. I don't do a lot with glass, and so that was kind of a struggle. And there's some other blocks in here that aren't, you know, very typical. I mean, you have the purple glazed terracotta, the amethyst. I do really like how the gilded blackstone works with the black candles. I think those go together really well, especially from a distance. Like, look at it from up here. They go together so well. I don't know how well it will blend in with the rest of the base, but I'm hoping a lot of the greenery, which works well with the purples and the browns, will help it blend very well. And I've also done the interior, which I am very proud of. It's supposed to give off a kind of mystical vibe, kind of like a witch's hut. This is my first attempt at very, you know, intentional detailing. Like, everything in here has a purpose. Ooh, I need to get potions in that. Everything, like, makes it feel cluttered or closed off, like it's a smaller room than it actually is, which I think is really crucial for this kind of design. One of my favorite details is the spore blossom up there that adds these green particles. I think that's really fun. I also really love this little Witcher's brewing pot for brewing potions. I put a live chicken in, which is great because it looks awesome. And not only that, but we get boiled eggs every now and again. You may also have noticed something different, and that is that I used some armor stands. Like, over here, you have a feather poised to write on the piece of paper, which I think looks so cool. And we have floating amethyst shards hanging from the ceiling by chains, which are just awesome little details that I've decided to try and do. I want to use a lot more armor stands in this base to get a lot more of a detailed feel, and so I've been practicing with the book, and it has been going okay. It's pretty difficult to figure out, but I've been trying a couple things, like over here with the soon-to-be fishing hut. There's two ideas that I think will look really well, and that is one, having fish lying in a compost pot that's partially filled, so it looks like a barrel full of fish, and then fish hanging from the ceiling, hanging up as if to dry. I think those two ideas will make this build come to life a lot more. I am so happy with how this build turned out. It's so cute, it's so fun. Nice little fishing shop. We've got the fish hanging. We've got a sword posed to cut this fish in half. We've got the barrel full of fish. I put a prismarine shard in there, and then I realized I could use fish heads too, so I put a cod head in there. I might have to move it because it kind of clips through the barrel or the composter a little bit, but other than that, I think it looks great. We have the campfires roasting some fish over here. I wish I could reduce the amount of smoke because it almost covers up the fish too much. I originally had carpet on these two, and then I wanted to see how it would look if you could see the campfires, but then once I mine the carpet, I can't place it back because of the armor stands in the way. So that's not something I was anticipating. We have a fish hanging above the water here. Then we've got our racks of fish ready to go here. And I like the interior. I had very little room, and I think I did really well with it. We've got like, you can sit and read your book. You got your fishing rod, and then you can come up here, and there's the bed. Ooh, I forgot to light this candle. There we go. Then you got like a chest and a painting. It was pretty difficult to figure out what to do, but then I realized I had very little room but a high ceiling, so I decided to go up. Then you've got the front of the fishing hut and the side, and it all looks very nice. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and of course we've got a nice little fishing boat out here with a sail, and I used the lightning rod because it works better than using a fence. The color is not ideal, but I think it works. And it doesn't really match with a lot of the other buildings, but a lot of the other buildings are going to be changed soon, so I think it'll fit in with the rest of the base very well. Stream highlights. I've become addicted to candles. We're going to do something similar with this building, which means we're going to break it down completely because I hate it. Thus is the fate for several of these buildings. Huh? Oh, hello, my friend. You have small drip leaves. That's actually a decent trade because those are non-renewable. Well, he's the reason they are renewable. I guess we can actually be friends. That guy just fell from the sky. He's like, hello, I brought stuff to sell even though I know you hate me and just want my head. I always carry 25 emeralds at least because that's how much it takes to buy all the Nautilus shells that a wandering trader can have. This was one of the cooler roof designs that I did. I tried to be very creative with these roof designs, but having a creative roof design did not make them good buildings. I feel like this is one of the most difficult kind of builds to do when you have a mix of interiors and exteriors. Like this is kind of an interior and this is more of an interior, but they don't, the only place that has a closed wall all around is this one, and even then we've got like 3 different sets of fences that let you see to the outside. It was a very difficult build to design. I struggled with it a lot. But that's the goal. I want to struggle to build, because if I'm not struggling to build things, then I'm not improving my building. Okay, let's get the inside of this carved out, because we're going to go into the wall a few blocks. How am I so good at Minecraft? Lots of practice. Yeah, you got to have some variety in your floor. And this one's going to be pretty variety-ful. That's a word. I promise. Don't look it up. That's our floor, guys. It's a beautiful floor. Why are frogs always so happy? They eat whatever bugs them. I've come to love stripped wood more and more the more I use it. A lot of people consider stripped logs to be like one of the ugliest blocks in the game, but they can be used for so much. This is the lumber house, for those of you who don't know. We have the flower tower over there, which is great. This is the fishing hut, and then this is the lumber hut. I've been having a lot of fun, and a lot of struggle, too, of course, designing new builds like this. Things that really stretch me, because this is not something I've never used the packed mud bricks, but I really like them. They go really well with that build. Stripped oak is so underrated. Oak in general is just such an underrated wood. Like, people go to spruce so often, but oak's good too. Now I gotta employ my secret weapon. Something I've never done before in a build. Using signs. I never use signs. You had a friend who was hit in the head by a soda can. Fortunately, it was a soft drink. There are 2 men who walked into a bar. You'd think one of them would have ducked. 2 Wi-Fi engineers got married. The reception was fantastic.
We did a funny thing.
And we figured out something game-breaking. Not really. It's just...
Well, not really.
It's a niche cool thing. I don't think anybody's figured out. Where do you keep your paper?
I don't keep paper. I have sugarcane.
Yeah, why would you keep paper?
Where do you keep your sugarcane?
It'd be like
you should come to the Nether
Also,
Network real quick, and we can show you our awesome thing.
The manslither.
That's what Ethan's calling it, yeah.
It's what we are calling it. It's what it is. It's either the Tice Tagalong or the manslither.
Storm stand right here, up against the wall. And then don't move at all. Come along.
Come with us, Storm.
What the heck?
I just pulled you.
The heck? It takes finesse.
Hold on.
But yeah, he's really good at it.
Yeah, if you can time it right, you can just go on forever.
Does it only work on ice?
It only works on ice, yeah.
So why is it called the Tice something?
Because
Come with us. Don't explain. Don't explain. Let's just show him.
Yeah. We were moving Tice because he's AFK, and we did something funny to him. Do you want to see what we did to Tice?
Sure. I promise I'm meowing faster than you.
I'm meowing faster than any of you. See, I got here.
Oh, you got in my way. Well, Kempo was blocking me.
Look at this.
Yeah, just oh my gosh.
We built a crane and hung Tice in a cage. And all around him inside that cage are pressure plates, so as soon as he steps off of the block he's on, it'll open the trapdoors below him and he'll drop.
Oh, no way.
We are devious, dude.
He might not fall.
So
You should got to put like lava below him or something. Dripstone at least.
We don't want to kill him.
Put dripstone
we
below
don't
him.
want to kill him. We just want to scare him. Oh yeah, we could do dripstone.
That would kill him.
Well, not if we don't do it deep enough.
Should we destroy the portal?
That'd be so funny.
You know what? Screw it. Let's destroy the portal. Let's go through and destroy the portal.
Why did my game just freeze? What is happening?
Aha! Who's the one lagging now?
He had the last lag.
What happened to the illegally parked frogs?
Oh, they got
towed.
They got towed away.
Oh my gosh. No, that's better than mine. I was thinking they got a parking ribbon or something. They're punderful.
That was the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. What book is this? Oh, this is a statue book.
Yeah, I thought that's where you were putting the feather. Like riding on the electric.
No. Did you put the book in here?
No, that was there when you were making it, dude.
That's where my book... I had to go make a second one. I'm like, where did it go? The armor stand didn't take it. I put it on the lectern. That's so funny.
Yeah, I looked at the lectern. I'm like, oh, that's a statue's book. I mean...
I'm leaving it. I've got a new one now. I don't trust trees. They just feel really shady. Okay, I think I'm done with the outside of the place. Until I'd finished the roof. Oh, yeah. I had the best ice pun to tell you. Problem is, it slipped my mind. I don't know what to do for the interior. I'm struggling on the interior right now, actually. Look at that roof. It's gonna get better, trust me. Red flower, blue flower, purple flower. Which means I need to get like an unbreaking 3. This flint and steel has been dying just from lighting all the candles I've been using. I love candles so much. I'm gonna cheat by not actually detailing the side of this wall and instead do a bunch of leaves and bamboo, because that's way easier and it looks really good. Oh, that looks good. Oh my gosh, that jump scared me. Okay, time to show off my prowess with armor. You took all my...
Cool.
Bro, where'd my armor stands go? Give them back. We're putting him at attention so that the arm rotations actually make sense. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's so good. Guys, I'm so good at this. Well, what do you think of the final product?
I think it looks great.
That's 3 new really cool buildings added. So the build is pretty much done. There's a few more things I gotta add. I gotta figure out the interior. But once I'm done with that, I think it'll be great. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode of ScratchCraft. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye!